Good morning, folks. Randy Go, Triton Magnet Man with you here today. We're going to do a little review on the Daiwa Presso Limited 1025 trout reel. I usually don't buy JDM gear. I say usually. Most of the time I get my JDM gear in the winter, but this reel was on sale. It's a flagship trout reel. It's not their flagship reel, but it is their flagship trout reel. I wanted to try it. It was $150 off what it normally is, and to me I said, okay, we're going to give it a try. This is the Presso Limited 1025. It weighs 5.4 ounces. It retrieves 23 inches of line per handle turn. It is a 4.8 ratio reel and has 13 bearings. 2 bearings of which are in the line roller. Also has a one-piece bail. Also, the handle on it is 35 millimeters long versus what the standard is 40 millimeters. Now, why that is, from what I've read, is supposed to give you a better feel of when a fish picks up the lure, and better rotation. That's what the marketing says. That I don't know. I know that the reel is as smooth as anything I've ever picked up. I mean, it's just, it's fantastic. You know, and I'm comparing this to my Daiwa Luvius reels, which I have quite a few of those. And of course, I wound up on sale price. I paid $30 more for this than the Daiwa Luvius. And yes, it's certainly worth $30 more than Daiwa Luvius. I mean, I got it. This is a good deal. Now, let me preface this by saying you don't need this reel to catch fish. I doubt this reel is going to put one more fish in my boat than what I already catch. I'm sure of that. But fishing with this reel is pure joy. It's like turning air when you rotate it. To say it's smooth, there's no other word I can use smooth, but there needs to be a better word because the Daiwa Luvius is smooth, but this thing here, it's just unbelievable. I fished with this for a couple of days. I didn't make any videos. It was just a quick Memorial Day trip over to Bedford Lake. A couple of days actually. Just to sit on the bucket over there and see what I catch. Thought I'd catch some bluegill with it, test it out. I didn't. I caught a bunch of 11 and 12 inch largemouth, which, you know, told me a lot about this reel. Number one, even though this is the same drag that's in the Luvius, the exact same drag, it's much smoother. Don't ask me why, although there's nothing at all wrong with the Luvius drag. This drag is just, I don't know, it's different. It could have to do with having 2 line roller bearings. That could have something to do with it. I don't know. I just know it's everything about this reel is just off the charts good. I mean, it just really is. It has a titanium ring underneath. You can't see it here, but there's a titanium ring right here. If you can see the 2 different colors, that's supposed to aid in casting at the last half of the cast. Now, don't ask me how they do that. All I know is it casts well. It casts very well, but so does the Daiwa Luvius. It casts well also. But this reel, I've been wanting to try a flagship reel. Of course, the Daiwa Exist is $650, and I was just balking at that price. I got this for $260, which is a lot of money for a reel. Don't misunderstand. But this reel is normally about $410, $415. And I'll put a link to the reel in the video in the description. They just put these back on sale again, which and they won't be on there long. If you see this video and you want it, if you think you want that reel and they're still on sale, you better buy it, because when they have a sale in Japan, they don't last long. But anyway, it's a fantastic little reel. Just thought I'd give y'all a little first impression video of that. Will I be buying more? I don't know. I don't know. I'm about got my reels where I want them now, as far as the number, where I can keep one spooled up with the ester line, one with nylon monofilament, and one with braid. I have enough reels to sort through that. I'm trying to get, of course I have all the rods to be technique specific, there's no doubt, because I got a couple of dozen rods. But you know, the Luvius is supposed to come out with a new model maybe next year, so may get another Luvius. I don't know. I just know this is a for the sale price. This is phenomenal. I mean, it's just phenomenal. I recommend those of you who are into JDM gear and you've been thinking about a reel like this at this sale price, you better jump on it. As I said, the sales won't last long. But anyway, folks, I want to reiterate about this JDM gear. This is what I do. I'm a tackle enthusiast. You don't need JDM gear to catch fish. I'm a finesse fisherman. I use all the ultralight rods because they're far superior in sensitivity. But you can get rods here in the U.S. if you're going to be a finesse fisherman, ultralight angler. But you know, you don't have to have JDM rods. You can get to St. Croix, you can get to Fenwicks, you can get to Phoenix elixirs. But if you're going to go out and you want to be a finesse fisherman, ultralight angling, casting 1/64 ounce jigs, 1/32 ounce jigs, that ugly stick ultralight, yeah, you're going to catch some fish with it, but there's going to be a lot of fish you don't even know you had on when you're ultralight angling, because the rod is it's made out of mostly glass or resin, and it's just not going to give you the feel. But as I said, you don't need this JDM gear to catch fish, not even remotely. This is just what I do. Just want to let you know. Also, folks, I found out last night that there had been a lot of comments since I started my channel that I had not seen. I did not know that YouTube has a spam section where they put comments. They call it likely spam. I just found that last night, and I'm really sorry that for those of you that commented and I didn't reply to your comment. It certainly wasn't intentional. I didn't even know the comments were there. So now I know to check that section. I didn't even know it existed, but evidently it does. So I'm sorry about that. If I hope I didn't drive any of you off the channel watching, because I try to respond to every comment I can. But anyway, we're going to keep doing fishing. Haven't been out this week yet, other than fishing off the bank over at Bedford Lake. The wind has just been atrocious here. I mean, for an ultralight angler, especially throwing 1/64, 1/32, it's just, I just don't like fishing in it. That's just that simple. Wind's supposed to die down maybe Friday or Saturday, and when it does, you can bet I'm going to be on the water, trying to catch some more fish, trying to get some good videos going. So anyway, hope all of you are able to do fish where you're at, able to get out, enjoy some weather. Hope you're having good weather where you're at. As I'll always like to say, soul up 'em all, and life is good.